Hello again, all you wonderful, beautiful people. It is a Kerbal Space Program video. Hey, yeah, how about that, huh? Ignore this little thing down here in this thing 24.2. It isn't. This is the update, which is coming very soon. I'm actually recording in an experimental version, an experimental early access version 0.25. It has a whole bunch of new features. Kind of exciting. I do have to point out that this is not exactly the same version that you're going to get. This is an early in development version. Let me see. Let's go here. How do I want to do this? I actually... Here, cancel. I want to start new. I didn't really plan what I'm doing. Yeah, things are going to change. For those who are keeping score at home, this is exactly the second Kerbal Space Program video I've ever made with not a single mod installed. Here we go. We're going to do a career mode. This will be Career Test 2. How about that? With a flag that has my name on it through a totally unlikely chain of events. But okay, so one thing you'll notice here. Let's take a look if things are happening. We've got the regular old sandbox mode. After all, which I personally spend most of my time in, very familiar. There's the science mode. This is previously classic career. This is what you used to have. The only currency which is going to be used for your to advance is science. This is the new thing, the career mode. In career mode, you have to manage all aspects of your space program. Funds, reputation, science are all active. Contracts, okay. Yeah, I suppose maybe that other one had like contract. Oh, contracts aren't available there? Oh, all right. Never mind. Yeah, I may have said that wrong. Anyway, click this. Difficulty options. This is new stuff, man. This is cool stuff. So all these options, reverting flights, quick loading, missing crews respawn, auto hire crew members before flight, no entry purchase required, and research. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff, and you can go and you can modify all of this to your heart's content. What this has done in giving us these options just before you start a new career mode is they have... this is my very, very favorite kind of balance in any game. This is allowing the players to choose the balance of difficulty. You can click, I mean, it's got a whole bunch of things that are preset. Easy, everything is easy. You get 200% of the science rewards, 200% of the funds rewards, 200% of the reputations. All this stuff is happening, and half the penalties. Got hard mode. All these things get turned off. And let me see, starting funds. You got almost nothing. You have no starting science, you have no starting reputation, and all the rewards are cut in half. I did one test game when just looking at how this would work. I turned reverting flights and quick loading back on. I left everything at hard, just like it is. And I did a test game, and I deliberately did a couple of suboptimal choices. I didn't power game the thing. And it is perfectly possible to lose at Kerbal Space Program this way. I ran out of money and was no longer able to launch a rocket. Here, let's just go with moderate. We'll just go with the stock moderate here. And, yep, career test 2, moderate, start. Let's take a look at how this thing works, huh? Yep, chirpy birds still there. We start with 15,000 credits, money, whatever. Hey, we got this building over here. Okay. This is where we get to choose what kind of strategy are we going to use in our career. Finances, fundraising campaigns. Click this thing. What is it? We can raise money by exploiting some attention. It's probably going to be seen as a bit cheeky of us. Be prepared to face some backlash from the public. So this one, it'll cost you some reputation, but it'll get you more money. What does that one do? It costs you some science and gets you more money. All of these things, of these different strategies, are means to aggressive negotiations. That's one. Yeah, it'll cost you a lot of reputation, but it'll save you money. Yeah, all these things are ways to exchange one currency for another, and quite often a lot of these have a setup cost. You have to have 109 of this reputation before you can choose that one. You know, what does this one do? It'll cost you 195 science. I have no science. I can't even choose that one yet. And we also have this little slider down here. And you can choose, you can see what this does to the setup cost. You can choose to put everything in, to really put all your efforts into just one particular strategy, or you can mix and match. You can have as many of these active at the same time as you think you can afford. Let's get out of that. Okay, so that's the change to the science. There's another change. Let's get out of here. I want to quit to the main menu. I am interested in the where to go? Sandbox test 1. Here we go. I am interested in the career mode. It is interesting to me specifically that you have the ability to configure it in exactly a way that you want to. But that really, I'm more of a sandbox guy at heart, and there's some really cool stuff happening. Let's get into here. Of course, these parts will be also available in Sandbox. Okay. There we go. New parts. You got a really cool looking cockpit. It's all streamlined and kind of duckbill shaped. If you look at it this way, he smiles. Looks kind of like the Joker asking you why so serious. I don't know. Maybe he isn't. And we got this one. That's really cool because I like this other little inline cockpit over here. So this is the spiritual successor to that one. Okay, so yeah, we have new Mark II fuselage parts. We have 2 new cockpits. If we come over here to the utility tab, we also have a crew cabin. You can carry, how many Kerbals can you carry in this thing? I don't even know. Hello? Crew capacity 4, says so right there. Yeah, you notice the lift rating is some of these things make that one makes a little bit of lift, so you can make a lifting body out of it. Let's see, what else do we have over here? Look at this. I believe this is a first for stock Kerbal Space Program. We have functioning cargo bays. Of course, we have had modded cargo bays forever, but for some reason many people are really hesitant to use modded parts. Hint, you shouldn't be. The game developers themselves started as modding parts, but that's an editorial for another time. Okay, so yeah, functioning cargo bays. Can put stuff in there, launch it. Let me see, we also have this one over here. Another inline clampetron, which this will rapidly become one of my favorite parts. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's a docking port, then it all folds up and it's all folds up like that. One change from the original Mark II parts, you notice that they've got the same, okay, not same. We have this similar paint job happening on top and on bottom. One very good reason for this. Let me see. I guess I didn't have to pull that off. Here, that's not gonna. Here. Nope. This one. There we go. Check this out. Hey, you can dock to things belly first, or you can make this thing into a bomber if you like. So I'm going to go on record as saying that I am down with it. I am totally okay with the change in the paint job. In making this be reversible and flippable and rollable and all that other sort of good stuff. Go over here to propulsion tab, and we have more of these parts. We can take this thing, stick that in the end there so we can get like a couple of engines. We have all the fuel tanks. We have adapters. I've always liked the Mark II parts. They have a very attractive shape. They're better thought out than the old Mark IIIs. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, these are good. These are definitely very good. I'm pleased. Originally I'd thought that maybe I would go through all the time of make this video about putting together a new airplane, but I think it would be excessively long. So I already went and did it. And here's the Joker one. Let's load this up. We'll take a look. Yeah, some very similar lines to, I don't know, I keep on making variations of this airplane. Oh, just looking at it now, this makes me think of some of the other things that's happening. New parts for airplanes. For so long, we've been stuck. We've had like the same 3 multi-purpose wing parts. We had the delta wing, we had the smaller delta wing, and we had the rectangular part. Now we've got other stuff happening. We've got a wing connector that can attach like that. We've got a wing connector that can attach like that. We have smaller wing connectors. We have a large delta wing. We have a small delta. It doesn't want to fit. Oh, I see. It didn't want to fit onto the cargo bay. Oh wow, this airplane's starting to look ugly. We have new control surfaces. They're calling them all elevons. I would prefer just to call them control surfaces. Which you can see if you take a look at the trailing edge of this delta wing that I have here. Take a look. These are made so that they'll blend into the swept wing shape. So I'm very pleased with that. My tailpiece is still there. That's good. We have new swept wing type A. Check that out. And stick that thing on there. Swept wing type B if you're wanting to make like an F-86 Sabre kind of thing. That would work. Lots of very good new wing parts, and I am very pleased to see them. Yeah, I believe this intake. This is new. I made this thing. I was thinking I was going to make a space plane out of it, so I went and hung these sabers. I'm sorry, they're not sabers. These rapiers on there. Even though I changed my mind and decided that it's not going to be a space plane. It's going to be an airplane. We're kind of chugging there. I don't know what that was. Experimental is experimental, you know. Anyway, let's fly it. Launch this thing. Game is thinking about loading. Here we are. Here, let's turn that on so we can see all that good stuff happening. I gave this one a cargo bay, which then after I decided that it wasn't going into space, I'm not certain what it needs a cargo bay for, but there it is. These guys can hang their briefcases and stuff inside of there. I want to demonstrate another thing that has come here. Here, let's click on this. No, click on here. Oh, I don't have a second crew component. Okay, you can transfer Kerbals from one crew containing part to another. I wonder what happens if you try to transfer them to this. Yeah, it won't work. All right, never mind. Yeah, okay, if I had thought ahead, and if I had had the foresight to have a vehicle that had 2 different crew containing parts on it, then you can move your Kerbals back and forth. Let's take a look at the internal cockpit view. This is looking pretty sexy. I think I like it. This screen, this multifunction display that we're looking at, it is not functional. It's just, it's just a decal. It's a texture. But even though I am running this without mods, this clearly is set up with raster prop monitor already in mind. It is set and ready to go to add some raster prop monitor screens in here. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. How you doing, dude? You okay? Slowly turning his head to me. Yeah, he's okay. Good. You can see from his the KOS, the Kerbal Operating System fatal exception has occurred. That seems scary. All right, let's fly it. Okay, precision control is on. We'll give ourselves just a tiny little bit of trim. Oh, brakes. Yeah, brakes. I forgot that I turned this on. There we go. I'm going to set this thing up so that it'll almost just take itself off. You can see it's already starting to raise that nose. As we get over 100 and close. Whoop. Come on, guys. I really don't want to drag that tail. There we go. Alright. Kind of inelegant, wobbling around all over the place. But it works. There's the Joker. As you can see, he smiles at you. Why so serious? Okay, so what's one of the things that I wanted to demonstrate here? Click on this. Remember that I am in that I'm in sandbox mode. Crew report. I record the crew's assessment of the situation in sandbox mode. The science doesn't do anything. The science building is still inaccessible to Kerbals. I mean, you click on it and it says the building isn't open, building isn't working, something like that. But for a dedicated sandbox player such as myself, this is very encouraging. This will have, I can go out and send my guys to do a surface sample, and they'll go and they'll collect a sample. They'll look at it, and you get the little funny message saying that, it's the dirt. It's what the scientists yell at us when we bring it in on our boots, or, it's wet or whatever. I like this. I am very, very pleased with that system. If only one thing that I would think if it could be improved upon, I would still like to be able to open up the Science Center so I can see the list of what experiments I have already gained. But that is one very, very minor personal gripe on my part, not to detract from how wonderful it is that we do actually have some science working. This thing needs more lateral stability. I don't know why I keep doing these V-tails. I should know better. But they look so cool, Okay, so bring this guy in here, and now I'm wanting to demonstrate another extremely cool feature showing up in version 0.25, and I imagine probably all of these preview videos are going to be demonstrating exactly the same thing. Yeah! And it didn't blow up! Alright, hang on, we'll probably do a jump cut to, like, the next one. Oh, it would have been cool. I'm gonna blow up this building. Alright, hang on. And let me see, I want the Joker 1. Ooh, hey, check this out. Check this out. Yeah, ooh, I said that. Look at this, this is Matt Kerman. Get him over there. Matt Kerman, yeah, Matt Kerman's gonna fly with weirdos. I swear I didn't edit that. He just popped up. He just popped up on his own. Courage is almost all the way up. Stupidity is pretty much maxed. So I'm very pleased with that. All right, Matt Kerman's going to do this one. I realize it is an extremely common name, and so there's absolutely no reason to think that Kerbal is in the game because of me. But I can pretend anyway. It's still very cool. I was pleased to see him in there. There he is. Okay, Matt Kerman, is he smiling? He's flapping his arms. He's clapping. He looks worried. So while I'm sweeping around to make this curve to go and try to demonstrate the building destruction feature, which is extremely cool, I'll talk about what I'm thinking about for doing some more Kerbal Space Program videos. I stopped as I got just so very, very severely burned out on them. I'm thinking that, of course, I'll pick it up doing my usual modded stuff, using the 6.4 scale universe. Something that I did experiment around with some while not recording, and it's very possible, is to do a space plane launched on top of a rocket, doing like the old dinosaur, on also like this upcoming Dream Chaser. I really want to do a series of vehicles based upon that general design. Instead of not doing the huge complicated space shuttle style where the space plane is the rocket and it's perched on top of hanging on the side of the fuel tank with the big boosters. No, we'll just do a regular rocket and stick a small simple space plane on top of it. I am very much looking forward to doing that. I'm also looking forward to doing a whole lot of stuff with the in cockpit view. All right, come on. This is gonna be the good one. This is gonna be the good one. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Yeah. Yes. We have new explosion visuals and sounds, and you get to blow up buildings. It is a glorious thing. The game has, for so long, it has been about destruction in various ways. It's a balance between the construction and the destruction, and this is a really good update to that system. I like it a lot. You might be wondering, what now, Matt? What happens if you click on that? Here, let's get out of here. Let's go to Space Center. All right, so now what if I want to go in here and try to get to one of my rockets? VAB, okay, it's out of service. Repair for 720,000 monies. You can still go over here and you can launch stuff that was already built, already designed, but you cannot get into this building until you click, which of course in sandbox mode, you know, it's just one simple click, bam, you get your vehicle assembly building back. But if you're doing any kind of career mode, that is a respectable chunk of change that you're going to have to pony up in order to get your building back. You know, I believe all of these are destructible, so that's cool. Yeah, but the science facility is closed. I would like to be able to get in there and just see what science I have collected, even if it does not matter in Sandbox. That's okay. So we can blow stuff up. We have a new and improved career mode with all sorts of nifty features where you can choose exactly how to go about advancing through your career. We have new sexy spaceplane parts that have been long in coming. They look good. They work very well. There's improvements to sandbox mode, and this is a good time. It's a good time to be playing the game. I'm looking forward to doing some more, developing my planes that launch on top of rockets, and also doing as much as possible from the in-cockpit view. It's my understanding that now we have finally a decent mod with some good head tracking. I have to, I suppose in doing this video, I have to specify, yeah, that's a mod that's not in the stock game. But that should make the in-cockpit view very viable. Lots of fun. It's good to talk to all you wonderful people. And yeah, we'll do some more Kerbal Space Program videos, and I will talk to you then. Goodbye.